The drivers, characters, and events in TOECAR are fictional. Nobody was harmed in the filming of this production. Now sit back and enjoy the race.
Welcome to round 10 of the Splint Cup Series, where today we crown a champion. That's right, I can't believe it. 10 weeks flew by. We had a practice before that. 10 grueling races followed that, or I guess 9 so far. But here we are. 12 drivers, I believe. Let me double check my math here. Yes, 12 drivers will compete for a Cup Series championship, and only one can win. Gentlemen, we're in for a treat today. I'm Kyle. I'm here with Mike. I'm here with Matt. I'm here with Anthony. We got Tristan roaming the pits. I'll start with you, Mike. What are you expecting to see today?
It's going to be a crazy race, guys. Just like the last 2 seasons, Kansas is unhinged. They kind of figured it out last season, had a little bit of a better race. I think we're going to take what we learned from last season and be even better this time. And as you see there, Demonde Plywood, he is back. He got uprooted from Avis and he got brought back over on the barge from Germany. And he's been planted down in turn 4, so he's going to be keeping an eye on things. Demonde has a great view. The fans have a great view right there with the Kansas Memorial Gardens from where we lost 1,500 spectators from Slim Slady flying through there back in Season 1. Let's hope we don't get any more people going into the grandstands today, but let's hope we have a lot of people crashing on the track in fun ways.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be so for real. I expected to come back here and see, I don't know, maybe like a little bit more catch fence than the little section that they have leading to the start-finish line.
No need.
But, you know, I mean, we got billboards there. They can hold the vehicles in. We got Demonde making sure, you know, keeping an eye out down there. So hopefully they'll be on their best behavior as far as that is concerned. But hopefully, you know, maybe getting a little rough with it as far as the racing goes. Like, I want to see, I want to see good racing. I want to see a hard racing. I want to see the right amount of crashing. Not too much, not too little. And I want to see, you know, it come down to who's got the most grit to win this championship.
I agree with you on that one, Matt. Guys, I'm happy to be here. You know, I was in a North Korean prison for a little bit after the end of the race and the events that transpired. But, you know, I'm so gracious to the wonderful nation of North Korea to release me on good terms. You know, they're such a great people, and they're almost as good as this race, in my opinion. Like, this track is just so unique in the fact that it could have been safer. But why would we spend that money on safety when we have 2 trees, count them, 2 trees in the infield? What other track can say it has that? None. We put all the money into the casino that I'm sure Tristan won't visit. Right, Tristan? And, you know, just making the track cool as fuck. You know, so thank you, North Korea, once again. And thank you, Kansas, yeah.
You know what they say? Nobody cuts corners like TOECAR. Like I believe you were about to say before I cut you off.
No, it's okay. I'm slow.
Tristan, you have anything to say on pit road?
Hi guys, salutations, hello, how are you guys doing? Wagwan, my youths. You guys good? Great. Hello, I'm on pit road today. This is fun. I like pit road. I haven't been down here in a minute. I know there's a casino in the back, but I'm about 14 days sober from parlays, so I'm fine. I promise, guys, I'm fine. I'm not going to the casino.
Very proud of you.
Anyways, it's gonna be a fun race down here. I'll do my best to keep up on the stories and what have you. So yeah, you guys have fun up there. Hope you guys got your catcher's mitts, because I think we're gonna see a lot of chaos. Who knows? Maybe a car will go in the stands. Hopefully not, but it could happen. We've seen it happen before. So just stay alert up there, guys. I should be pretty safe down here for the most part. So yeah, you guys have fun. I'm gonna go find a story.
Absolutely. And what an honor it is to actually have a pit reporter on the pit road and not just doing whatever the fuck else around the property or going through a portal. Huh, Anthony?
I mean, listen, I have fun with it, so whatever.
Fair enough. And you know what they say, fun is the only important factor in business. Anyway, let's get down to business with today's playoff grid. If you look now, I also want to correct myself. I said 12 drivers earlier. There are, in fact, 13 drivers in the Cup Series playoffs today. Let's get all the Boo Kyle comments in the chat.
Boo.
That being said, let's talk about everybody who's going to be in the hunt today for this championship. We got Brody Easy Mac, an amazing season so far. He hasn't won, but he's been super, super consistent. Colonel Caleb Rose, our Avis winner. Zach Outback. David Gutterball after his first ever career win at Homestead. Another good point contender, let me get in the 96 car. Limburger Asiago, Ali Alakainen. First call with the buzzer beater win. Preston the Wall, I think he finished our regular season as the regular season champion. Shaquille Oatmeal with a win. Willie Studs, I think the last person to get in on points. And in our last 2 winners, Wyatt Wilkinson and Cold Stone Steve Ice Cream. Out of all of those drivers, whoever finishes the highest today will leave our champion. Points do not matter. It is simply about finishing position. But not only that, if you look a little bit lower, you're going to see a couple names outlined in blue. As well as our playoff drivers, as long as everybody survives, everybody that meets this criteria in the top 20 in Cup points will in fact be returning next season for Season 4. A little bit below that, 21st through 35th, pardon me, is comprised of everybody that's going to be getting relegated to the Truck Series next season. Obviously, we're expecting a lot of movement in between those two groups. We might even see somebody below that in 36th on up, or down below, pardon me, move up into one of those two and reclaim their job for next year. Because everybody that misses it, they're going to have to hope for either the commentator vote or the fan vote if they want any chance of not being in a Plot 55 car. Not only that, though, we have a bunch of injuries to discuss, I think. Right, Mike?
Haha, psych, Kyle! Guess who's doing the injury report this week? It's me! I'm doing it! And we're going to start off with Cam Arrow with trauma. Yes, that is what Dr. Steve Basil says happened to him in practice. Cam Arrow with trauma. As we look at some of the things that happened last week, we have Wyatt Wilkinson. You like him? Well, he's got straightened antler. That's not a good thing to have if you're a deer. I promise you that. You don't want your antlers straightened because once they're straightened, well, they're not crooked. So keep a sharp eye out on Wyatt Wilkinson today. He's got a point to make. No pun intended. Dale Earnhardt. Yeah, he's got Wisconsin ribs. You from Wisconsin? Well, you should tell me what that means because I have no idea what that means. But Dale Earnhardt with the Wisconsin ribs. It sounds kind of good, not gonna lie, whatever it is. Is it like a special rub? I don't know.
Jeez.
Nonetheless. Mike, I said I'm doing this. You shut up. Any David Gutterball fans here today? Well, guess what? He's got Massive Strike. And I'll tell you what, you do not want to have Massive Strike. He got that last week on lap 18 with that wreck that involved Kobe Keith and whoever else. I don't remember. Nonetheless, if you go back, you'll see it. He's got Massive Strike. And I'll tell you what, you don't want Massive Strike. Speaking of Kobe Keith, he's got Ryan Presize. We all know what Ryan Presize is. You saw him. You saw it. He sees it. He doesn't see much now. Just it's an ugly sight. He's kind of ugly to look at this week, but he's still got that racer mentality, and that's all that matters. He's ready to go. He's gonna go do the driving. You like Preston DeWall? Any Preston DeWall fans here? Well, even though he's fighting for a championship today, he's got vertical squash, and unfortunately, he passed away last week. But don't fret. Do not fret because the totem was used. It was a long process to get the totem to be used. I'm not gonna lie. There was a lot of problems in the medical room for Steve Basils to find this totem, but nonetheless they finally found it. So he's been pronounced deceased yet revived again. So he's got a living chance again, and he's 100%, guys. So he's not really injured. I don't even know why he's on this injury report because he's feeling fucking great today, guys. I promise. He's ready to go win a championship. Let's see if he can do it. Drivers that aren't going to win a championship, well, let's start with Brad Oman, everyone's favorite villain. I say that every week, and it still doesn't make sense to me. Nonetheless, avocado mouth. You ever have avocado and it's in your mouth? Well, guess what? That has nothing to do with this. He only has sod in his mouth, guys. He's got fucking sod in his mouth. How embarrassing. He's got sod mouth. I don't know why it says avocado mouth, but nonetheless, he's got the mouth of an avocado, and he looks that way. It's hilarious, guys. Nonetheless. Next driver, and last but not least, Giuseppe Gabaguli, who was in that horrible wreck last week. I don't know if you guys remember. I barely remember, but it happened. He's got TKO, and at the first pit stop today, it looks like Jerry Jean is on standby. Looking forward to get back in that car, I'm sure. And between you and me, I think Jerry is the better option here. Nothing against Giuseppe, but he's got TKO. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed my rendition of the injury report. Okay, guys, take it away.
Well, as per usual, I'm hoping everybody feels better soon. It's a miracle anybody heals up, quite frankly, given the state of our medical trouble already in practice. My goodness.
Oh, we're fine.
It's all right.
The
I wanna
Monday
say,
shit is
Tristan-
bark.
I
Oh no,
wanna say
we got
Kurt
a
and
lot
Kyle.
more.
Oh, jeez.
There's more.
I can't believe
There's
Tristan
more.
hijacked the injuries there. That was It's a little.
Yeah, well, we might have some more to report here. We got to take a look at what happened.
Oh man.
Let's get a quick practice replay of whatever the fuck just happened.
All right. Well, our lawyers have advised us not to show any of that footage, so maybe you'll see that somewhere else sometime later. That's not real. That never
In
happened.
about a month and a half.
Yeah. Anyway, we got other stuff to attend to, so don't worry about all that.
Well, Matt, I think there's been enough talk. Let's get down to business with today's The Illuminator Candle starting grid.
Always have to give thanks to our Lord and Savior, the Illuminator. So I'm really glad to see that sponsoring the championship finales starting grid, which starts off on the front row. A big-time qualifying run, possibly the first time ever. Chunk Charles Wagon starts on the pole here tonight at Kansas. You'll love to see that. Been a great upswing in the performance of Chunky Charles. So hopefully he can maintain his position up front. But there's other cars in the field, and we have to get to them. On his outside, the 03 of Raymond Hans, also looking to close out the season with a good run. Starting behind them, first championship contender in the field, it's Lemmy Gdynia. And on his outside, it's Mario Zandretti, another guy that's, it's been bad. Maybe it'll be good. Starting in fifth, it's Jake Joe. Yep, he's in the races. On his outside, another championship contender, a totem user, and our regular season champion, effectively. It's Preston DeWall in the number 11. Coming up next, we have Muscular Zaxtrophy in the one car. Not a championship contender this season, but that's okay, because it's been pretty good. It's been okay. On his outside, the number 16, third race of the season for Cold Stone Steve Ice Cream. But with one win, 2 top 5s, all it takes is a win for him to be the champion this season. And rounding out the top 10, another impressive newcomer to the Cup Series this season, Guda Gucci Asiago in the 70 car. And on her outside, Dale Bernhardt in the 88. Who, guys, I have to bring this up. He has a hit out on the 17 of Willie Studs after his actions last week. So I wouldn't expect to see the 17 make it to the end of this race if Dale Bernhardt has anything to say about it. Or anybody that wants to take up the bounty.
Well, Matt, right behind that, we have the 28 car. Today, driven by Fearful Fred Bush. It is the same guy, but as you guys saw the past 2 weeks, specifically at Indianapolis, lots of big impacts to this 28 team. I'm being told that he had a checkup with Dr. Steve Basil before the race today, and I was told he was breaking down at a molecular level. He is healthy enough to drive, but he's feeling very, very weak. Alongside him, like I talked about before, one of the most dominant drivers this whole season, competing for a championship today. That is, in fact, Brody Easymack in that 48 car. Behind that, another championship contender, Shaquille Oatmeal in the 47 Funfetti Mobile. If memory serves me right, he won at Daytona, hoping to bookend the season with another win today. And alongside him, Sport Tender of Infamous Season 2, finished last almost every single week, but he wants to change his impression of everybody today. He said he's, and I quote, willing to risk everyone's life to reclaim a job in TOECAR. So who knows what that 55 is going to get into. We probably shouldn't have hired this guy, guys.
I like him.
Then after that, Chris Call, we talked about it before, his win last week, securing his spot in the playoffs. Can he turn that into a championship season? We're going to find out soon. And alongside him, one of the most cursed drivers this season, Massive Chris, wreck after wreck after wreck. He's just hoping to be back in a series of any kind next season. Then behind that, once again, another playoff contender, Colonel Caleb Rose, our Avis winner in the KFC Mobile. And alongside him is Giuseppe Gabaguli. A couple stories on that car. As you saw last week, that 77 took an absolutely amazing impact. He's going to be getting out of that car because he's not feeling his best. Instead, Jerry Jan will be getting in at the first possible opportunity. And in second of all, Dale Bernhardt, as mentioned earlier, put a hit out on Willie Studs. Giuseppe has told me, and I quote, his team is on it. I don't know what that means, but hopefully we won't find out today. And in our next row, the 99 of Andrew. He's here. And alongside him, Kurt and Kyle Busch in that 21 car.
Starting 21st, another championship competitor in the 53 of David Gutterball, a fan favorite. Let's see if he can get it done from mid-pack. And to his outside is the 31 of Ron Roundback. Starting 23rd, it's the 51 car of Cease and Desist. And to his outside is Tristan's Cup, James I. Cup. 25th, Neil Anderthal. And to his outside, it's last season's champion and looking to repeat. It's the 29 of Zach Outback. Looking for some luck with that Alpaca, no longer injured. No one really cared because he wasn't a driver, but kind of after some hard hits, that Alpaca was kind of getting cooked in that car. Not literally. We're not cooking Alpaca in this series, guys. 27th is the 17 of Willie Studs, looking for a good finish today, hoping to secure a championship. Again, another mid-pack driver who need to work their way through the field. And it was outside, a driver that might give Jackie said a run for her money on the amount of concussions had this year. It's Cam Arrow. 29th, it's the big boy of Wyatt Wilkinson. Starting in the back, going to work his way to the front. And to his outside, the 84 of Ollie Olakainen.
Rounding out the field, another championship competitor, the 57 of Limburger Asiago. And to his outside, that's Scubs. Scub! Behind them, we got Team Weather. We got the 01 of Joplin Moore. And to his outside, that's the 33 of Weed Trimmer. In the next row, we got Kobe Keith in the 90 after a big tumble at CRI last week. Let's hope David Garball doesn't drive through him again this week. And to his outside, that's the 24 of Tyrese Halifax. Behind them, the 07, Jackie said, nearly at her 1100th concussion this season, or in TOECAR in general. Very impressive. Needs to be a trophy for that in and of itself. And next to her, that's the 71 of Joe Swanson, who can feel his legs, but still can't use his arms. Very sad. Behind them, Brad Oman, fighting to stay in TOECAR. What is he going to fuck up here today? And to his outside, that's Leland Funnyman in that 10 car. And rounding out the field, the 34 of Steel Park. He's been around this season. And starting dead last, that's Daddy. He don't need a top 10 anymore, so he's just doing jack shit. Jason, let's hear you scream.
Hi. Real quick, Jason, I'm gonna let you finish, but unfortunately, I'm getting told by Bill Bullshit. He's screaming in my ear right now. We have some news to get out real quick before we start this race. As some of you guys saw yesterday, there was a terrible crash in the Pyongyang race, and unfortunately, in that crash, we lost Connor East. Steve Basil says he tried to do everything he could, but I guess the check bounce or something couldn't save him. So rest in peace to Connor East.
Damn.
Crank them engines!
3 in a row, baby.
My engines are fucking cranked up here.
But it's no laughing matter. Guys,
Yeah.
Honestly
it's
deserved.
tough.
Octavius's uncle, dead in the ground.
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
You know, we lost Conard. I lost my baby. I also lost part of my mind, but don't worry. North Korea helped me put it back. There's great people, by the way.
Well, guys, real quick, let's make some championship picks. Who are you going with, Mike?
I'm going to go with Coldstone. He's up here. He's new. He's fast. I like him.
Matt?
I gotta go with Shaquille Oatmeal. He's been a sleeper all season, has a win, 5 top 10s. He's the guy.
Anthony?
Mr. Cheese Limburger.
Tristan?
Pressing the wall. Here we go, boys.
Another
Okay,
day, another
yeah,
Rocky.
okay.
We're agreed. I can't believe we got that in on time.
Look at
Chunks
Chunk.
got a pretty big lead already.
God, I'm so happy for this guy. I'm so happy for this team. They deserve good things. Hopefully he can stay up there and doesn't get swallowed up by the madness.
We see it time and time again in sports. Sometimes it just takes a few seasons for somebody to really figure everything out. I'm going to be honest, Chunk's done a lot of learning and a lot of wrecking, but maybe he's gotten to a point where like he can actually compete now weekly.
Preston's up here after his big April Fool's joke by Bill Bullshit on Twitter.
What
Some
a guy.
people were saying that joke wasn't funny. To them, I say, find a humorous bone in your body for once. I don't know.
Whoa.
Oh, no. Chunk's in the wall already.
Oh,
Well, that's pretty typical.
I mean, he's being weighed down. Let's be fair. Like, we need to counterbalance that car.
I think I saw
he
him do
needs-
that exact thing in a nightmare once.
Could
Looking
be.
good up here. Making moves
Good
rubber.
shit.
Thiago.
Hi, Demond.
right behind Fearful, or in front of Fearful too, which I'm surprised. You know, for a guy who's as scared as he is with all the vicious crashes, he's
awesome.
really confident in fourth right now and moving up.
We
got
were
trouble
right back to
now.
the line. There was a caution.
Oh,
I'm not sure who
shit.
it was.
It
Maybe Steel
involves
Park. Oh, Zach
to
Outback.
some degree.
That is a championship competitor.
That certainly is. That's our defending champion. Well, let's see what happened. We missed this one live. Looks like Joplin Moore, the middle four wide, going to move up a little bit. James Icup going to get pushed up into that 29 of Zach Outback. And that's all it took. A big domino effect.
Wow.
Jackie said, Brad Oman, oh my gosh, the 29. It yearned for the skies, but it came back down. Let's not forget, I think it was season 1. This 29 car did tons of barrel rolls down the backstretch here. Joe Swanson, a lot of damage. That 71 team has had a cursed few weeks. I feel like he's been in a very early crash basically every single time.
Riding on board Brad, who's fighting for his fucking life in the points. As you can see, we got trouble ahead, and he's just right into it. Almost tips over their defending champion and the alpaca.
Ooh,
He gets away pretty unscathed.
Welcome back to Kansas. Looks like we're gonna have some pit stops. Tristan, what's the story?
Yeah, guys, it sounds like the 77 is ready to make that driver change. As we said in the pre-race, that Giuseppe Gabaguli, my apologies, will be getting out of that car because he is hurt, and he will be replaced by as there's contact on pit road. Never mind that though. Jerry Jan will be getting in the car, and there he goes. He's away he goes. He's ready to log some laps here in that 77. But there might be a little damage on that car right now, guys.
My goodness, it looks like his crew just pulled him out by his ear to get him out of there quickly. My God.
They actually had
The
Jerry
only
Jan
part on
climb in. Jerry Jan climbed in the passenger side window while Giuseppe was climbing out the driver's side. That's how they did it so efficient.
Yeah, his ear's the only part on him that's not currently hurt, so the only thing they could grab.
By the way, this could be the easiest payday in the world for Giuseppe. Not only is he out of the car and, essentially he's going to collect winnings for all of Jerry Jan's work, but I've also been told that he has, and I quote, a team out to help out Dale Bernhardt and his, I guess, hit he put out on that 17
Guys,
car.
we are getting reports that there is still no water in the condensed soup.
Oh, God.
Man.
Welcome back to the Kansas Speedway, kansasspeedway.com.
ASP, if you will.
They took that away in real life, and it makes me upset. No more ASP photos in the corners.
What
But
do you mean real life?
Cold Stone Steve Ice Cream leads the field down in his Hyundai Hot Rod, if you will. Really shit restart. Way to go, Cold Stone. But yeah, we're racing again.
Easy Mac capitalizing on a good restart here, wanting to get a good gap on second place. Hopefully, he can stay ahead of the shitstorms that are about to brew up.
And guys, I definitely had to wait until the race actually started to say this. But even though you guys know I visited the future and know what's going to happen today, nobody at that casino does. And I placed a lot of bets. And let me just tell you, I'm about to be a very rich man.
Wait, if you know the future, why did you place multiple?
Oh, whoa! They almost wrecked
To win
behind
multiple
us.
times, Anthony. Lots of action here at Kansas today. Look at that field, 3 and 4 wide all throughout.
Oh, Lemmy's
Let me get in the
flirting with the
scrape.
wall. Oh, there it
They're
is.
in the wall. Oh,
He's in the wall. Ron Roundback trying to get around and they're squeezing. Woohoo!
Jacqueline with another concussion nearly.
I feel like every single time we come to this track, there's a new part of the track that's more dangerous than the last. And this year it seems to be turn 2. They just can't figure it out.
Ooh!
Kyle, what are you talking about? There's a second tree in the infield.
Yeah, and it's fine. He's just watching the race.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, a
We
bunch
have
of
a lot
them.
of cars in the wall.
That
they're
highline,
slowing.
that highline never really seems to come in until the very end of the race. I'm not really sure why that is.
It needs to knock
Keep
first.
forgetting.
Oh, big battle for lead up here. Looks like, is that Willie Studs? It is.
Oh, Massive
man.
Chris,
Head
too.
out. Let's see if Massive Chris wants to do anything about this fugitive, if you will.
I hate to even suggest this, but do you think anybody's desperate enough to perhaps drive backwards, hit that 17, and collect the money? It'd be very easy to do that with him in the lead.
As wonderful as that might sound, I don't think that's even crossed their minds yet. Nobody's that mad at him or that desperate for. How much is the hit for, anyways? Do we know the number?
I was told it's 8 digits, but I don't know what any of the digits are.
That's a lot of digits. I can only count to 4.
I mean, he is also counting everything after the decimal point, and who
Wait,
knows how many
hang on.
numbers he wrote behind there. What's up?
Why
Brad
don't
Oman
we
in the
just
wall.
have Tristan hit him under caution, win the money, and put it all on red in the casino?
You know
You
what?
leave me out of this.
We're gonna have to revisit that scheme
Oh,
after the
Limber.
finish.
Oh no, they're wrecking. Somewhere, here they are. Oh shit.
Oh, hold on to it,
Neil
Limburg.
Anderthal and Limburger Asiago.
Looks like they're all gonna miss him. Wow, we've seen so many of those crashes end terribly here in TOECAR. Good to see everybody make it by safe.
He didn't even hit Neil. Everyone's chilling.
Those two can't be happy with each other though. They've been really close, essentially the whole race, and now finally getting into one another.
I thought my championship pick was
Oh!
absolute.
Oh, what the fuck's going on
is
back
happening
here? Oh my
The
god.
Colonel? That's one of our championship contenders, muscular dystrophy.
Chris.
All right,
Chris
well,
Hall?
I felt like
Man.
we weren't gonna have a bunch to look at, but now we got more to look at. Well, we had another caution, and this was the cause. It's classic 3 wide off the corner. Jackie said just completely unaware of her surroundings. Body checks Limburger Asiago, championship contender, up into Neil Anderthal. And around they go. Luckily, none of these cars that are 4 and 5 wide coming through the tri-oval hit them somehow. And they just kind of slide to a stop and get it turned around right in front of the Memorial Garden. Love to see that. Yeah. And then other shit happened up here, which we'll take a look at.
Now, I did see bits of foam going to the grandstands. Hopefully that doesn't ruin the ecosystem.
And we see here the second part of the incident, or I guess the second incident entirely. Oh, what a fucking asshole. Brad Oman just wrecks the 29, the 11. You see the 16 involved, the 30, and they just keep stacking up from here. Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Muscular Zagstrophe going for a ride.
Joplin just figured out what muscular Zagstrophe ate for lunch 2 weeks ago. That was awful.
Let's ride on board with James I Cup. Tristan, you want to get this one?
Why?
It's your cup.
I don't wanna.
Do it!
I don't wanna!
Tristan, do the replay. There's something going to happen soon.
Okay, fine, I'll do the replay. Take a ride on board James I Cup here. Since I'm supposed to do everything here, apparently. He just gets completely under Jocelyn Moore, Muskie Zach, and
sack.
that's
And there's
all
Zach.
she wrote. Now leave me alone. I'm busy.
Chevy SS
You're
Joe
gambling,
Scare.
aren't you?
That was a great job, Tristan.
Slacker.
You yelled at us just like you used to yell at James.
Yeah, and that's why he's not your cup anymore. Anyway.
At least James deserved it. What did we do?
You got a big storm coming.
Welcome back to Kansas, where we're hearing there's absolutely nothing to report on in pit road. Green flag pretty soon. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But Tristan wants to speak.
Yeah, guys. Just real quick. Getting a report from the number 2 of Joe. We're getting reports that he's feeling a little sad today. He's feeling very underappreciated, and he claims he runs well, but we never give him the credit. So he's demanding a little more respect today. Not a whole lot, just a little. So do with that what you will, guys. Back to you guys in the booth.
He's not wrong. He almost won the championship off of, what, 10th place on a green-white checker here last season? I wonder if he can do it again today, but except just to win the race, because he can't win the championship.
Back green. Terrible restart for Gudaguchi Asiago. Oh my God.
We see this almost every restart in TOECAR. That high side gets such a jump. I'm not sure if there's more grip up there for some reason, or if the tires just work better. Let's not forget there's several different manufacturers for tires here in TOECAR.
You know, on top of that,
passed by people that were behind her on the bottom lane. Like, she just terrible restart.
Look at Chunk moving his teammate, Massive Chris, up out of the groove right there. He wants to lead this race real soon.
And on top of that, for Gudaguchi, it's a bad restart, but she's in a championship within a championship for Asiago of the year. It's just whichever Asiago finishes higher, between her and Limburger, and I guess Bellagio, but I guess Bellagio ain't racing this one.
And I actually spoke to Bellagio about that earlier this year, before the season started, of course. And it turns out that was actually the way they would figure out which of the four of them, pardon me, would actually get Christmas presents at the end of every year.
Oh, shit, watch out! That's my pick, no!
Oh no, this is still not good,
fuck,
though.
he's coming up the track.
We're good.
Oh, goddamn! Oh, he's gonna get plowed. Nope. Holy fuck.
They're wrecking ahead, too.
That's not nearly as bad, though.
I think they saved it up there, but Shaquille...
No, the 11's destroyed, too. Preston DeWall, that's one of our other championship contenders.
God damn it, man! Oh!
Oh, and Jerry Jan also blown up.
Oh,
Short
man.
run. This was separate.
Oh my God!
Oh, whoa!
What?
Whoa!
Did he hit a banana
What was
peel?
that?
That was fucking sick, dude. That's what that was. That was
Is he a
fucking
wizard?
I think Demonde sap might have poured onto the apron.
The drift god.
Guys,
on a
I'm getting
fucking
word
banana
that
peel.
there is finally water in the condensed soup.
Oh, thank
God.
goodness.
There's evidently water on the apron, too. Jeez.
The track is wet.
All right, well, let's see what took my pick for the championship out. It's like Kobe Keith just drifts up the track into him, turns him down in the grass. They're both very lucky to not hit Demonde right there.
He would have split.
Oatmeal just up the track. And Neil, Weed Trimma, does tricks on it, bounces off that outside wall.
Oh,
and
no.
There's Neil going for a spin up there.
Oh, my.
Oh, God, yeah. Curtin Kyle Busch plows into him, hits him again for good measure.
Props to the
Shaq
51.
slides down the track.
Props to the 51 for actually using the brakes there. I thought that Shaquille Oatmeal was going to explode there, basically, when the 51 was on his way. That was nuts.
You think Funfetti comes out when he explodes?
I hope so.
Let's take a look full speed off of turn 4 here. The 90 just turning Shaquille Oatmeal, and then right past Demande. Close call there. But then Weed and Neanderthal just not so lucky and got into the 47 car of Shaquille Oatmeal as he came back across the
He
racetrack.
slapped the fuck out of the outside wall. Like
I do
open
have good
palm
news to
slap.
report. Rob Pockets has confirmed they actually have a new safety device in that car, the Pack-A-Shack. Basically, it's just packing peanuts alongside him in the car to keep him from, really hitting any getting too many impacts in the car. And that might save him here.
Well, that's good, man. We didn't want him to have any serious injuries today. Riding with the helmet cam for Shaquille Oatmeal, and here we go. Oh, that's so scary. It's not over yet.
So nice.
Oh, what an impact! Right on his tailbone. Hopefully not splitting it, just like my birth girth that I had. Just what an awful ride, and the end of a championship hope for Shaquille Oatmeal. The season started so well for him, and it just feels like every week it's just he hasn't had any luck.
Birth girth.
Yeah.
And this is what happened with the 77 car. I think we must have missed this. This must have been the lap before. He's going to get hooked with the 57 car. Oh, and Pris calls him.
Holy shit.
No.
Oh!
Raymond Hans.
Oh my
with a big
God.
hit too. Here comes Chris Call. He's going to avoid any major damage, but
That's got to be one of the
77's
worst.
gone.
One of the worst wall impacts we've ever seen in TOECAR. Oh my goodness. How is he driving away?
Well, let's ride on board Mr. Jan through this. Only a second ever start, and man, he's already getting the full workout right here. Oh my God! Ran into the funny angle where the safety penguins can come out.
You know,
And then
honestly,
Ouchie.
The Penguins weren't even deployed. He drove home.
I don't even think the yellow was out at this point, guys.
can't believe he got that thing going again. That thing was absolutely killed.
Because they added the water.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then-
of course.
We're going to see here. He's, for some reason, not going to pit. He's going to keep driving around. I guess he thought pits were closing. And he might not know that car's smoking as badly as it
They
is.
are closed.
But you're going to see here, he's going to get side drafted. And one of the consequences of the big wing on these cars, look at what it's going to do. This 77 is going to spin insanely quick. That's incredible.
Guys, have you ever been sitting in a turn lane at a red light and a semi flies past you in the straight lane and you shake a little bit to the left? That's exactly what that was. All that underside of that wing just picked the car right up and spun it around.
That's incredible.
Welcome back to Kansas. We've had yet another driver swap in this 77. Tristan, what's the story?
Yeah, guys, for as far as I'm aware, the first time in TOECAR history we have a driver swap for a driver swap. A relief driver for a relief driver. That is, Jerry Jan is out of the car, not feeling good after that hellacious hit to the inside wall. So just in case is going to be in the car for the remainder of the race, assuming he doesn't get wrecked as we're going green.
Oh, Chunk's
My
back
goodness.
up here. How about it?
I want more relief drivers in that car, honestly. I want to see how
we're
many
four.
we put in.
And it's already
Four
going.
already.
Wow. But real quick, I just cannot believe that 77 car is still driving. These next-gen cars!
Oh, I reckon, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
This might not bring out a
where's
yellow.
my-
Oh,
no,
it's
it will.
yellow back there. We got a lot going on, guys.
Oh,
Oh, Preston
Preston
DeWall.
DeWall.
No! Oh, man,
Just in case.
Stellar moves right there from Justin. They
Field
race
races
back.
back.
Well, that was a clean one.
Oh, don't say that now. That's way too soon.
Jinx, 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 jinx.
Looks like they actually will be okay, though. Coldstone going to lead us to another caution. Chunk still in second. Great run for him. Brody Easymack, another championship contender, in third. Let's see what happened now.
Well, you see here coming off turn number 2. This is the first crash. There's 2 crashes. Wyatt Wilkinson and Andrew get stuck together, slap up into Brody Easymack, go spinning down the track, and Scubs is just trying his best to avoid everything. Look at that. That's some expert driving. Wyatt's just going to kind of slide until he gets it gathered back up, go straight. But there's more calamity occurring behind this that we have to look at, including Preston DeWall.
And then over here, this is just behind the last wreck. They're going to try to go 5 wide. I'm not even sure 4 wide has worked here before. They're going for 5. You see the 30 car. Cam Arrow going to get turned. Preston DeWall. Curtin Kyle Busch. The 51, is he going to miss another one?
Nope.
No.
Not quite.
Oh, right into it with Tyrese.
And then
Hey,
poor
that-
Joe.
hey.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, he just
Poor
keeps
Joe,
getting
poor
shellacked.
Preston. Preston has been
Yeah.
in like 30 wrecks already. This poor guy's trying to compete for a title after dominating the regular season, and it seems like everybody's out to get him.
Now remember, guys, Preston has used his Totem of Undying, so if any fatal impacts were to come his way, he has to deal with the consequences. Let's ride on board with our car. Sport Tender driving it today. This was a business decision that might pay off, because check this out. Got through this wreck pretty damn clean, avoided the 43 and all the cars in front of him. And he's going to be still fighting up here with a clean car. That's pretty hard to do here at Kansas, because look at this shit. My God!
They get tight. They like touching.
I heard it took 2 years for Sport Tender to make that turn, so good for him, honestly. Welcome
Knock,
back.
knock. Who's there? It's Anthony to bring us back from Kansas.
Yes, interrupting. Oh, fuck. Hello, I'm here. So, yeah, guys, we're a little over halfway through this race. So far, a lot of action, but not a lot of serious wrecks. It's been, other than Shaquille O'Neal.
What? There's been at least 2.
Hey, man, not serious enough for my liking. We're going green here, okay? And Stone Cold Steve Ice Cream is leading them, but not really. It's our pole sitter.
Let's go,
Back
Chunk.
in lead. Chunk.
Charles. Wagon.
We got a pass for the championship lead down there. It's the 48. He's going for the lead of the race.
Brody Easy Mac is not taking it easy Mac today. He wants this race win. He wants this championship. He wants a lot of things that he can't have.
And look
'cause
at
the
this.
world's not fair.
Dale
Oh.
Bernhardt won in revenge for what happened to him at CRI with Willie Studs.
Oh,
Oh, no!
Oh, God, watch out for
Oh,
the
no.
tree.
No,
Watch
no,
out for
not
David.
David.
No. Oh, big hits in
Holy
the
shit.
wall. Oh, and Mario Zandretti gets plowed.
Oh,
no.
Oh, the 51 tried, but he couldn't
Oh,
fully
Shaquille
avoid that
again.
one. They keep plowing in.
Oh, just
There's
in
a few
case.
championship
Oh, he hit the wall.
contenders.
Just in
This
case, just walls himself for no reason trying to miss that.
It was just in
Impact.
case.
What an impact.
And you know, he got in that car so
Empath?
fast, I'm not sure those seatbelts were on tight.
Ooh, I'm Anthony. I'm an empath. I could feel him hit the wall.
Yeah, I did. And he said,
You're gonna
"Oof,
feel
owie, my
fist
bone."
hit you in the face, brother.
You hear that, Matt?
Hello?
You hear that?
I don't hear anything.
Exactly, that's all the people who asked. Let's see what happened.
Nice one, Kyle. Fuck you. So they crashed again, and this is how.
Oh,
4 wide off turn 4. Just
oh,
doesn't
it's
work.
2 Asiagos, and they both
Yeah,
won David. What the
They're
fuck?
fighting for that
Asiago
Asiago of the year. Yeah.
Oh,
God.
Oh, and Mario's
Oh,
Andretti.
Mario.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Thank God Brad Oman took a big hit there. Love to see that. And another one. Mario
Cam
Andretti
Arrow.
got hammered.
Kurt and Kyle and cease and desist couldn't slow down again. You know, he was looking so good.
Oh, and Preston the
Shaquille
Walls
O'Neal.
in another one.
By the way, Willie Studs got involved in that accident. Does that mean the bounty has been claimed?
He's still rolling.
I don't
Ah.
think so, man. Has to be with intent.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Well, we don't know what the Asiagos were thinking there.
I've been told that, and I quote, if he's still breathing, the check's not clearing. Let's ride on board this 43 car. And he's going to absolutely destroy the wall here in a couple seconds. Here comes that 53. And then he's... Oh, it's Kurt and Kyle. And then I think Cam Arrow got him a little bit there, too.
All in
Gonna
the
escape.
front.
Gonna escape without any more damage, but still, that was still a pretty bad crash.
Guys, I'm getting reports that, as a matter of fact, just in case did get injured in this, he has a double stub toe for getting into that wall. It doesn't make sense to me either. So, relief drivers are very scarce right now.
Yeah.
And it sounds like, I guess Demonde Plywood is next in line. What's that? Oh, he's not available? Well, can you just... Oh, fuck it! I'll get in the car!
Oh,
Demonde
Guys-
is still on the track. Yeah.
I'm getting in the car. Talk to you later.
no.
Oh, wow.
That's not
We
gonna
don't-
be good.
Once again, people getting in the cars. I did it last time. I wasn't driving, though.
What would it take for TOECAR to get a pit reporter that just stays in the pits? Why can't we figure
well,
this out?
Not
I
happening.
mean, Tristan has the experience. He did race in the crew chief race, as did you. But you're unmemorable because you wouldn't talk to us, loser.
You crashed Baron DiGiorno.
Yeah. Well, he deserved it.
Leave me alone, Baron. I know what I'm doing.
Oh. Hey, Kyle, can you do me a favor? Can you just take a look at this real quick? Like, does this
Oh, yeah?
look infected to you? Yeah, does this look infected?
Let me see.
Yeah, just take a
Hold on.
gander real quick. Just take a proper gander. Like, yeah, like does it smells like almonds? Oh shit, we're back. Welcome back to Kansas here at TOECAR. We're coming to green here on lap 34, guys. What do we think so far? I mean, we got our own pit reporter in the race now.
I think that
Tristan
means
somewhere. There he is.
There he
we're
is.
not going to know anything about the strategy now. We're just going to have to rely on Rod Pockets and Cardwire.
Probably more reliable. All right, I've been seen and we're going green. Boogity.
And guys, just
Better
over 20
restart
laps to
the
go.
inside. Oh, look
It's
at
about to be
Dale
showtime.
Earnhardt just jumping that. Not giving a fuck.
I think he knows his mortal enemy is in the back now, so he's got less to worry about. He just wants to win the race.
Oh, this
And
is not
maybe-
the way to do it.
In the 16 car, he's not careful.
Got the lump in the backstretch. Here comes Ron Roundback. Here comes goddamn the 55 machine. Oh, and here comes Jackie Said. Holy shit.
Oh, God,
Oh, not
Limburger.
again.
That 57 car has been hit by another car about 5 times already through that front stretch.
I can't believe he's in the top 10 right now, honestly. The amount of times I've seen that 57 car around, he's about to take the championship lead here in a second.
Oh, they're getting close off. Like
Oh, no.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, and here we go.
Oh, big wreck.
Yep,
Save it,
Colonel
save it,
Tulsa.
save it.
Good save.
Oh, and the Colonel didn't save it.
Well,
We
good miss.
don't
missed
get
it.
hit.
Tristan missed.
Oh, watch
Oh.
out. Holy
David.
shit.
They all missed. Oh, maybe not.
God. Oh, God.
Oh, Tristan.
Oh,
did it.
now Tristan. Good
Oh,
driving,
goodness.
Tristan.
Looks like the Tuma got back to the line first. Andrew in second. And it looks like Dale Earnhardt, P3. Wow. Oh, they're too close. They're too close.
Oh, get off
They're
each
okay.
other.
They're okay.
Brody's just turning into him. Leave him alone.
Just like Sting once said, don't get too close to me. That's not the lyric. Anyways, back to you.
All right, well, you're going to see the crash in the background. But first, I want to talk about my basketball parlay tonight. So, of course, I voted Timberwolves over. I'm thinking that's going to go really well. You know, they're playing the
Tough
the
day
Denver
for the
Nuggets.
Colonel here as he gets turned by Cold Stone Steve Ice Cream and then gets ran into by Massive Chris. That's got to be a massive impact. Even that small
Oh,
one right
God.
there. We trim up barely missing him just like he missed every storm the last 2 days.
Same with Joplin Moore.
Yeah. And David Gutterball nearly just disintegrates.
And bet placed. All right, awesome. Oh, the caution's out.
Yeah. It just, honestly, that could have been a lot worse than it was. I think that we avoided a serious incident there. Every time I see a car rolling down the track, I just think of like the incidents that we had at Riki and how bad things really can get. It's TOECAR PTSD all over again.
Looks like a ride on board this 77 with Tristan behind the wheel.
Yeah, Barrett, this car fucking sucks! Oh shit, they're wrecking. Alright, we're good.
Great
Leave me the
avoidance.
fuck alone, Barrett, I know what I'm doing.
All right,
Like, what
all
are
right,
we-
all right. Look at them double filing up. And look at this. Tatuma Sato, after a tumultuous season, said, if I don't get a top 10, I'm just going to goddamn retire. Currently in the hunt to make it back into the Cup Series, despite that, has 2 top 10s on the season now. So he'll be back either here or in the Truck Series. But right now he leads the field back to green and Drew on his outside, who's probably going to get a better restart, as you see right about now.
Oh, yeah.
There he goes. But yeah, we're back green. Limburger Asiago back up here after everything that's happened today. And Dale Earnhardt still fighting for his life. He just wants a win. If he thinks if he doesn't win that he might die. So
Man, Sport Tender. I cannot believe this. How could he be so shit in the Trash Series last season and be doing so good here today in a Cup car? Is he another David
different
Gutterball?
strokes.
I mean, we've seen it before. I mean, this might even be the experience for Mark, I guess, next season when he gets the cup.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Cold Stone.
No, there's Cold Stone.
Oh, whoa. Oh,
and that's
my
a big
God.
fucking
no.
pile up.
Someone
Oh,
almost hit
Fearful
Demonde.
Fred's in it.
Oh god,
Gutterball's in another one.
Leland Funnyman.
Halifax. Tristan's going to miss it.
Names.
Oh, but
Good job,
he hit
Tristan.
Steel Park.
Oh, that's not
He
good,
got into him a
guys.
little bit. He feels bad. Look, he's sitting there. Watch out for
Leland back.
Leland.
Oh, my goodness. He's got to go back to his day job. He's in over his head.
In the middle of 3 wide here is the 10 car of Leland Funnyman, but the 16 of Ice Cream just comes up and gets into him, uses a little bit too much room. We got to check
Oh.
down there because that was a near miss there, but check this out because the 16, the 10, the 24 all take pretty decent licks into the outside here. I think Gouda's going to get by just barely. Look at the 24 getting thrown across the track and not hit. That was a close call.
Great brake usage by Raymond Hans and Jake Joe and all of those around him. And David Gutterball. Look at that.
I just get so nervous when these cars are wrecking in the tri-oval. I just think back to season 1. Thank God we have at least one part of a catch fence here. It makes me feel a little bit better. I'm a little bit more at ease.
Why? What happened?
Nothing.
you
Nothing
didn't
ever
hear?
happened.
Braden Bunch died.
Ah, what? And here's the bonus features to this accident. Kobe Keith just kind of turns Joe Swanson, and now multiple cars go down.
Oh, they
Whoa!
split them up.
Cam Arrow was dangerously close to hitting DeMonde Plywood.
Was that an
That's
Arkansas
terrifying.
Jones?
And you know, I commend these two. That's unofficially the choose cone. They just picked their lane for the restart.
Right on board with Tyrese Halifax here as they come off turn 4, and the wrecks are going to happen all around him. There he gets involved in this, and this where he bounces off the wall, spins down the track. Whoa! Lots of cars coming towards him. And then there's Leland just hanging out. Top merge from Tyrese.
Let's ride on board once again with Tristan and see what he saw here.
This car is absolute dog shit, Baron. I can't do anything. Leave me alone. They're wrecking. I got this.
Wow.
Fucking loser. He looked at me funny.
Tristan taking names out there with a dog shit race car. You gotta love it.
I mean, this race car has hit everything but the pace car itself today. So Tristan doing a great job avoiding wrecks. I'm surprised the brakes even work still.
You know what they say, the best driver's an angry one. You ever just zone out when you're driving and wake up going into oncoming traffic? Anyway, we're back here at Kansas. Dale Bernhardt's our leader. Let me get in a second. And the P3 car, not only is that Plot 55, that's Sport Tender. This is unheard of for him.
Probably pick some race winners here.
Yeah.
Who are you going to go with, Matt?
Honestly, I'm gonna pick a surprise. Jackie said she's up here. She's hard-headed, obviously. I think she'll get it done. Mike?
I'm going to go with the guy in the lead right now, Dale Bernhardt, still just furious after last week. He's going to take that anger and take him to victory lane. What do you think, Anthony?
Sport Tender time.
All right. Tristan? He's got to pick himself. It's okay.
He's about to have to avoid a wreck. He's not careful.
Dog shit restart there.
I'm busy!
Fair. And of course, you know, I'm from the future technically now too, so I also know it's going to happen. I will not bet today, except for on the basketball game. Dale Bernhardt's still our leader.
You
Got
already
some help
said
with
you
the-
bet on this race in the casino.
I
You
mean,
bet on a lot of things.
well, I was going to get away with it. Come on, man.
Yeah, if it wasn't for me and my pedaling dog.
No! And they're wrecking big off.
Oh, no,
for
not
this.
Chunk, come
poor
on.
Chunk.
You hate
Come
to see that.
on, Chunk.
Everyone
Oh,
seems to
shit.
get by- Oh, come on, dude. I can't have fucking shit with these picks today.
I thought
That's
Jack was getting
unfortunate.
slammed into there, man. I got real nervous.
Tristan made it.
There we go.
The Chunk's
Poor
great day,
Chunk.
getting torn down. He only has less than 10 laps to go now, so he's going to have to do some shit pretty quick.
He's gonna have to shit pretty quick.
Yep,
X-Lax.
laxatives.
Yeah. All right.
Chocolate. Just like everything in life, guys, all good things come to an end, including Chunk Charles Wagon's great day.
Oh,
Just everyone comes down the racetrack and gets him involved. He starts spinning like a top. That's got to send off gravity waves, much like the orb would. Jackie said getting a good piece of that, and luckily everybody taking evasive action down low. Oh my God, Fearful
God.
Fred almost killed Jackie, but they're all right. And Chunk's going to
You
get
gotta
gathered
think.
up.
Oh,
If he
guys.
was still fearless, he might have plowed into her, you know?
And I'm hearing from Rob Pockets. Chunk saying on the radio his KFC Go Cup flew all over the car. It's all on the floor now.
Oh, that thing's expensive.
Shades of David Reagan.
and here we're on board with Limburger Asiago and getting into the 48. Ugh. Limburger Asiago involved in another wreck. How original.
Welcome back to Kansas, where coming down to it here, going to be 5 to go on the restart. The Plot 55 car with Sport Tender, of all people, leading the race. Dale Bernhardt in second after essentially ruining his enemy's chance of winning the championship. Let me get in third, and Andrew in fourth. That 96 car is the only playoff contender in the top 5. Actually, sorry, no. Limburger's also in the top 5. Those two are the only ones, though, in the top 5 with a shot at the title. Ollie's right outside. And we're green.
All right. Here we freaking go, dude.
Guys,
We're
so
coming
many
down
people doubted Sport Tenders. Anyway,
Well,
All right.
he tried.
we'll
Thanks,
try it
Mike.
again in a couple laps if he's still up here.
He better be. He's my pick.
Oh, and Chunk's already making a 4-wide move in the back. He's wasting no time trying to get back up here, but there's not much time left.
Yeah.
No, he ain't.
This
Look
is
at
a.
score.
Oh
my God. Watch out for the
Fuck are we
cup.
going? Where's he going?
They saved it.
They saved it. No problems.
There's a lot
Here's
of
Limburger.
Yeah,
After
there's
a hellish day. He's winning the Asiago battle at the moment.
The championship right now. He's the leader.
Oh, he
He's-
is.
He's got
Yeah.
some close competition.
That's
Like I
what I'm
said
trying to
before.
think. There are a lot of championship competitors scattered throughout this. You see the 48, the 9.
Oh, here comes Lemmy. He wants it. He
84.
wants it.
Oh,
Oh, they saved it, I think.
like
My gosh.
I saw the 3 car trying to make a comeback there. I lost him, but I mean,
Let me
shit.
get in ya. Said,
Yeah,
let me get
it's-
in the lead of this championship and the race.
We're coming down
think
to 2 to go.
I think it's going to come down to Limburger and let me get in you for this championship. Honestly.
Don't look now, though. Brody Easy Mac gonna try to compete for that second place in this championship.
Oh no, Spore!
Oh, great job, Spore.
Oh, he's
no.
in the wall.
Big
They're
wreck.
bouncing
Oh,
and they're wrecking.
oh, no.
Limburger's in it.
Oh, wow.
Tatuma's in it. Ron Roundback.
Oh, did we get
Oh.
the yellow in time?
We did.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, God.
Oh,
God damn, Muscular Extrophy's had a horrible day.
And they're all hitting.
Watch
each other
out.
still.
Watch out. Oh, God.
Where's Tristan?
okay.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. He's just hanging
Nice and
out
safe.
with Steel Park, who apparently looked at him funny earlier, so I don't know.
You know,
Anyway.
I'm glad to know that even
We're
with
into
cars,
overtime.
You guys smell
even
something?
with cars spinning on the ground, I'm glad that he'll be safe and sound.
Oh, guys, I think somebody took a bad shit.
Oh, the bathroom's closed. He's got the red light on.
Oh, no.
I gotta go.
Well,
He's our first. No, go ahead, Matt.
yeah, I mean, this is just disappointing. Dale Bernhardt gets into Tatuma, and then gets into Camaro,
Almost over
flies
the
up the track into Let Me Get In. Oh, look at Ron Roundback's impact.
This has
That's
got to be the
insane.
6th time that Limburger's been in a wreck today.
Yeah, it just never stops.
And guys, we came real close to having to build another memorial
Oh,
park.
fucking God. Kurt and Kyle Busch, no brakes.
Yeah. Well, you know, they know better than to go in there, Kyle. They understand that it's not good when you fly into the stands for many reasons.
Or right
And we-
there, I guess.
We've had so many cars already hit the catch fence this season. They know they don't want to add more around this track because then the odds of them hitting it just go up. And they know that's what's going to happen if they fly out of here. So they're trying to be on their best behavior. Word Longburger. Sorry.
Let's go on board the Berg. It's just, everything happens real fast here.
Oh!
Oh
God.
my goodness. You could hear
What
that.
a fucking lick for Ron Roundback. Jesus Christ.
Thank
What a
God for the safer berries.
Yeah. That's why they're more important than the fence.
Are those the pyramids in the background of turn 1?
Nope.
On the cooldown lap, let's take a listen with the 77 of Tristan.
You think you have all the fucking answers, Baron? Well, I'll tell you what. How about I come into pit road and you can drive this fucking thing to the end of the race, huh? How about that? I'll get out of this. Now you're making me run into cars because you're distracting me. I'm coming down pit road and you're finishing this fucking race.
Man, he is furious.
He has every reason to be. I mean, sometimes Tristan's yelling's justified, sometimes it's not. And I mean, it sounds like it is this time.
So that means there's going to be a 5th driver in this car today. My goodness.
Yeah, 4 replacement drivers. That's unreal.
Welcome back to Kansas, where we have another attempt at a groom, or I guess the first attempt at a groom eye checker here. I can report Baron DiGiorno behind the wheel of that 77. Tristan's gotten out and presumably is back on pit road. We might talk to
Thank
him
God.
again if there's another caution. But right now, we've settled the score, and that's the championship. Just one today, unlike the truck race. Right now, Scubs is our leader, Dale Bernhardt in second. But neither of them are fighting for the title. Right now, that honor goes to Lemmy in the 96 car, Brody right behind him, and not too far back, Zach Outback in that 29. And we're green.
How did Zach Outback get back up here?
He's the GOAT. What can I say?
Yeah, he is.
Man, he really is.
Race to all time.
Brody Easy Mag split it 3 wide to get up there. He knows he needs to go right now. There's no time left.
Oh, but Andrew might have just
not.
cost him there.
Look at Spore.
Oh, he lost all that time before.
We're
He's trying to
sending
get
it 4
back.
wide.
All
Will
right,
they make it back?
gotta hope.
Dale Bernhardt
Max
in
Chris
command,
is in
but
the
here
wall.
comes Scubs. Scubs with help from Kobe
Oh,
King
God.
to the inside. He's going to lead him to the white flag.
Here we
Let's
go.
Scubs. Oh, he's got to block that. He's not going to block that, guys.
And
Kobe
right
the good
behind
run?
them, Brody Easy Mac is right behind. Let me get in you.
Oh, watch out. Slow car.
What's Neeson doing?
I don't know, but here comes Andrew. Come on, Scubs. You got to make a move.
Is that the Colonel?
Oh, and here's
It is the Colonel.
David
but I don't think
Gunnerball
he's
getting off the track. As they come off the corner, Scubs. Oh, he's almost to his inside. He almost gets into him. Kobe Keith to the line.
It's
And-
Kobe Keith.
But more importantly, let me get in you. He is our season 3 champion here in the Cup Series.
Oh
Let's
my goodness.
Go, Justin Siderhold, the crew chief. He is screaming. I can hear him through the booth, and this is some thick glass, guys.
That's awesome for Let Me Get In Ya. I feel like I barely even thought of him as the champion all race, and he's been up there all day. He's just been kind of under the radar. Awesome job. Our champion for season 3.
Great run by the 96 team. You got to shout out the rally back from the Colonel, Caleb Rose, at 59. Second in the championship. 2 spots behind him, Ali Alakainen, third in the championship. Brody Easymack, fourth. And those are your championship contenders in the top 10.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Demonde. Here they come. Down pit road one final time.
And can you believe it, guys? Alada won the championship. Incredible.
Well, we're going to take a look at the whole last lap here from high above, because this was an incredible battle. Stubbs took the white flag there with Bernhardt in second, and Kobe Keith looking on the bottom for third there. And Kobe, after a terrible crash last week at CRI, David Gutterball, of all people, come run into him on the front stretch, sending him tumbling over the pit wall into the pits. And who else but David Gutterball, about to ruin his race, but David luckily decided to keep the car down the apron as good as he could, and was able to not impede any of the leaders here. Sport Tender would have been the first one to get taken out of that, but luckily, God.
Oh,
Stubbs almost got to him there.
A very good run for
dang.
the O2, the 55, and all these guys. Really impressive top 5.
Yeah, and Drew hasn't had anything good happen to him this season. And look at that.
Well, after a surprisingly decently clean race here at Kansas, Kobe Keith comes home your winner, and Lebegenia will come home the Season 3 champion. Very impressive for both of those guys. Both of those very well deserved here today. Also want to give out a shout out to some more of the top 10. Stubbs with a second place finish. That's a very good day for the fans up there in the grandstands. I know everybody sitting up there by the flowers and trees were screaming. Sport Tender, after doing absolute dog shit in the Goodies Trash Series last season, now up in a cup car, finishes third. Very similar to how our car ran here last season. Very impressive with him. Andrew, a great run for him in the 99. Let me get you, like we said, with the top 5 in the race and the championship. Dale Bernhardt with 6th place. That would have been really good on points, but not enough, even if he was in the championship hunt, but still a great day for him. The Colonel rallied it back for a 7th place finish. Ollie brings it home in 8th. Brody Easymack in 9th, and Cam Arrow will round out your top 10.
Well, Mike, I do have to point out that this is like, let me get in his like 4th top 10. Like, that's not even that many top 10s. Fraud champion? I don't know.
Let's not start down that road already.
yeah, no
We
more
have
fraud
to.
champions.
Well, anyway, we had more cars finishing behind Camaro, including, but not limited to, Raymond Hans in the 03. He had a good few incidents, as well as James Icup today. And Zach Outback, that's 11th, 12th, and 13th. Lundberger Asiago obviously had quite a few impacts on the day, but a P14 for him. Wyatt Wilkinson, the deer, was more in fear than people fearing the deer today. Brings home 15th. Leland Funnyman, 16th. Average day, I'd suppose. Poor Charles Chunkwagon coming home P17 after leading a good amount of laps, like at least 2. Starting on pole, it was just looking like a good day, and it just went downhill. Such is life for Chunk Charles Wagon.
Still a good day for Chunk, nonetheless.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good enough finish for us to see him in Cup again next season. See how the points shake out. Kyle's crunching numbers. Behind that, Tyrese Halifax, Joplin Moore, and Jackie said round out your top 20.
And looking at the drivers that finish outside the top 20, it's walking Joe Swanson again, just back there in 21st. Tatuma Sato. I hope this isn't the last of Tatuma, but a tough season with a couple good finishes sprinkled there at the end. Unfortunately, just couldn't escape danger today. Weed Trimma with the 23rd place finish. Chris Call, one of our championship contenders, just kind of never really recovered. Massive Chris. Muskie Zach. I feel like I didn't really see Muskie Zach too much today. Preston DeWall having a rough day, and Cold Stone Steve Ice Cream too. Just I honestly, I know I picked a different driver to win the championship. I honestly thought Cold Stone about halfway through that thing was going to win this championship. So just a tough end, but I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do next year. Rounding out the top 20, we had Jake Joe and Willie Studs, who I forgot who ended up getting that bounty. Nobody?
Unclear.
I mean, Willie Studs is still out, or still existing, so I don't think anybody collected that today.
Well,
The contract is still out.
the contract. Listen, guys, the contract's still out there. I still got the TOECAR. I need money. Mike doesn't pay me, and I have child support.
He's 3,000 years away.
He's 25.
Well, he's like 325, but I. That's boy years.
Anyway,
Guys, Brad Oman's gone.
What do you mean?
Wait, what?
Like, he finished 34th in the race, and he was already on the outside looking in.
Don't scare me like that. I thought something good happened.
Yeah, and I guess I'm also doing the top 30. Like Matt said, it looks like Brad Oman had a terrible finish. He did not have a lot of points there. Kurt and Kyle Busch, 31st. Oh, poor Gudaguchi. I hope she can stick around. She finished 32nd. Shaquille Oatmeal, I guess he came back out on the track and finished on the lead lap. I kind of missed that. He was upside down with a broken tailbone. So good on him. Fearless Fred Bush, I guess he's going to be pretty fearful. Mario Zandretti, 36. Neil Anderthal, I don't even know. Who the fuck finished in the 77? Was it Barron?
Barron was the one that brought it across the line.
Yeah, the 5 drivers finished in 38th. That's a first. 39th, David Gutterball, Steel Park, a lap down, cease and desist. I said nice things about him earlier, and he finished 41st. I'm not saying anything nice ever again. And Brown Roundback didn't finish the race. Yippee.
Hell.
Let's send it on over to Anthony at Pit Road. Wait, no, I'm not. Someone's got to interview Tristan. Tristan, can you interview yourself?
What?
What?
Why the fuck would I interview myself?
I don't know, Tristan. You drove today and drove it all the way to a wonderful 38th place finish. Tristan, how did you do it?
Well, sounds like you're conducting the interview now, but no worries. I'll entertain it. You know, I gotta say, it was great to be in the car today. I can't thank the 77 team enough. Giuseppe, Gabaguli, Jerry Jan, just in case, and especially Baron DiGiorno. He really helped me out today, trying to learn the car. He's a great mentor, and I'm just ecstatic that I got to work with him today.
Wow, Tristan, that's awesome. I'm really happy for you and Baron and Jerry Jan and the other 2 drivers that probably were in that car at some point.
Yeah, thanks, Anthony.
Anyways, back to you guys.
all right, as we all know, 13 drivers made our playoff grid up today. All 13 of them are going to be sticking around in the Cup Series. Those people were Lemmy Gadinia, Colonel Caleb Bros, Brody Easy Mac, Ali Alakainen, Zach Outback, Limburger Asiago, Wyatt Wilkinson, Chris Call, Coldstone Steve Ice Cream, Preston DeWall, Willie Studs, Shaquille Oatmeal, and David Gutterball. Not only that, there were 7 spots available for the 7 highest people in points that weren't a part of the playoffs. And after the race today, here's who those people are. First, Dale Bernhardt. That 88, he might have missed the playoffs. He might have had to threaten somebody, let's say. But he's going to be in the Cup Series next year, so he's going to have another chance to wreck that 17 car again. Raymond Hans in the 03. I feel like he's always consistently up front. Snuck into the Cup Series once again. How about this, guys? Charles Chunk Wagon in the Cup Series again on merit. You'll love to hear that.
Let's go for the first time ever.
Not going to need a commentator or a fan vote. Good for him. Behind that, at one point, mind you, Weed Trimma in the 33 car. Then, James Icup sticking around in the Cup Series on speed. Tyrese Halifax, one of our Season 1 champions in Cup. And the father of the other champion, Tatuma Sato, will be returning to the Cup Series. That makes up the 20.
Let's
the
go.
20 drivers that'll be returning to the Cup Series next season. But not only that,
he won't be retiring then.
I certainly not. He got the top 10, and then he earned his way to stay in the ride again.
And gets
And
to
then
race with the
behind
sun
that-
again.
15 total drivers will be going to the Truck Series. I don't want to call it a downgrade because, as we all know, there's a lot of good driving, or I don't know, as good driving, I guess, in the Truck Series. But these 15 will be doing that next season. First and foremost, Scubs in the 02. Even if he would have won today, wouldn't have quite got over that hump, got into the top 20. Always going to be just on the outside looking in, but nonetheless, going to be still employed, which is more than some people can say. Behind that, Andrew in the 99 car, Kobe Keith in the 90 car, Muscular Zachary for the first time I think ever getting kicked out of the Cup Series, Jake Joe, Jop Lamore, Jackie Said, Cam Arrow, Ron Roundback, Joe Swanson, Mario Zandretti, Massive Chris, Steel Park, get this, Gudaguchi Asiago, finishing ahead of multiple full-time drivers. And then last but not least, the final person to make it in via points, cease and desist. Woo! I guess that's why he came back out at the end of that race. He needed those points should they wreck coming to the line.
It's a good thing he stretched his truth a couple weeks ago, because if he wasn't in that race, he would have been out in points.
Hey,
Yeah.
Kyle, it's Tristan down on pit road. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, just wanted to check in, because I did run today's race. Where does that put me for next season?
So I have good and bad news. The good news is you're still going to be getting paid as much as you were as a commentator. The bad news is the number's still 0. And you're still kind of unemployed, buddy. I hate to break it to you. All those points went to Giuseppe, and even he didn't make it. So.
Can I at least be back in the booth?
Yeah. Sure,
No.
Whatever.
What?
Kyle, who are some of the people like right on the cusp of making at least the truck series?
So the first person on the outside looking in is Neil Anderthal, 8 points behind. Behind that, heartbreaking, fearless Fred Bush. Then behind that, this one we can celebrate. Let's give a warm round of applause for this one, actually. Brad Oman on the outside looking in. He's unemployed. And you know what? His lawyers told us that he can't be forced into the Cup Series again, which means we don't have to necessarily waste a commentary vote on him. This guy might finally be out of our hair. And then behind that, we talked about him before, Giuseppe Gabaguli. Despite the fact 5 drivers got in that car, it was not enough for that 77 to make it through. Kurt and Kyle Busch behind that. And I think that's where the full-time drivers end. We have all the people that have come in along the way. As we all know, several bad accidents putting other drivers in the field. A total of 55 people are going to be on the standings when it's all said and done. But that's about it for the full-time drivers, Matt.
Definitely going to be a very, very tight vote here, especially not only for the fan vote, but for the commentator vote, because us up here in the booth, we each like who we like, and we do not get along when it comes to defending our drivers. So it's going to be a very cutthroat vote for the fan vote and the commentator vote.
Yeah.
Well, that was probably the cleanest Kansas race we've seen. I know the bar's pretty low, but I liked what we saw today, guys.
It was a lot cleaner than before, but we still had some pretty cool crashes. Not as many as we saw before, but every time we come to a new track in TOECAR, and every time we come to a repeating track, we learn something new, and we take what we learned and apply it next time.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of knowledge to go around with the Monday sitting there in the infield grass. No one hit him, so that was good to see. Here he is, hanging out down there. Sky looked really nice tonight. I like that. There it is. Cute little sunset over a cute little race, and you know, congratulations again to Lemmy Gadinia and Kobe Keith, I guess.
Yeah, this was great. This was this was a good, cleanish race, and honestly, just really happy for our champion Lemmy Gadinia. Season 3, they'll never take that away from you unless we call you a fraud 3 years from now. So, annyeonghaseyo. Till next time.
Well, before we sign off, I feel like I'll give my 2 cents in because, you know, I kind of had a day. Racing was fun. I didn't get to race a whole lot. That sucked. I mean, it was great. Sorry, it was great. Baron gave me a great car. Amazing car. Anyways, I'm glad that you know, this season has kind of come to a close. It's bittersweet, but it just only makes me that much more excited to see what's in store for us in season 4. Hats off to Lemmy Gadinia on a well-deserved championship. He was in the dogfight every week, it felt like, and you know, he deserved it, plain and simple. As well as Kobe Keith. I mean, yeah, you may not be back in the Cup Series, but you went out with a win, and that's all that matters, right? Anyways, go have fun in the Truck Series or whatever it is next season. Anyways, good season, guys.
I agree, Tristan. 10 races in, we've crowned a new champion. Tune in soon to hear news about season 4 and anything else that might be going on soon. From everybody here in the booth to wherever you might be listening to this, thank you and good night.
Bye.
My TOECAR. What am I supposed to do without my TOECAR? I need my TOECAR.
So yeah, this off season, I'm gonna get my tubes tied.
That's good. You don't want any more of those coming out of you.
No, I don't want to be anywhere near scam artists.
I don't understand anything about what's going on with you.
Now that the season's over, though, guys, I need to tell you what we're doing this off season because I already know, and it's crazy.
Oh, please.
What are they doing outside?
Wait, what the fuck is that?
That's the wrong one!
Oh no, they're gonna cut the Monday!
Oh, God.
I'm coming to Monday!